people. Handling the people is very, very important aspect in the administration, because any organization is worked by or with the people. People are having emotions and their desires and all these things. We have to take care of it in administration.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, the podcast where we explore the journeys of individuals whose work has shaped industries and inspired countless others. I am Tanayol, and today we have the privilege of hosting someone who has dedicated nearly 4 decades to leadership and administration in some of the most critical government organizations. His career is a testament to resilience, strategic thinking, and the art of making impactful decisions in high stake environments. From guiding teams through complex challenges to contributing to organizational excellence at the highest levels, his journey is filled with insights that resonate far beyond his field. Join us as we uncover the experiences, lessons, and vision of Mr. Madhao Puransingh Maraskolhe, a leader whose work continues to inspire. Sir, thank you for being here with us today.
I'm really thankful to you also. Thank you very much.
So, you've had an extraordinary career spanning nearly 4 decades in central government organizations, leading in areas as critical as defense and quality assurance. I'm curious what initially drew you to this field and what inspired you to dedicate your life to building administrative excellence. Looking back, were there any defining moments or experiences that shaped your journey along the way?
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Actually, initially, how I drew in this administration area, I just want to tell. Initially, actually, this administrative area, actually, my father was a supervisor in Nagar Parishad, and he was supervising some people over there for work purpose. So I was going to him, and then I was watching his style of working and getting the things done and all. So from that, I just got some supervisory information from him. Then in his office, there was a chief executive officer in the municipality. So he was just taking me sometimes to him, telling that he is my son and he want to do something in his life. So I watched that CEO, chief executive officer also, and I just watch his gestures, how he behaves himself, how he acts himself, and accordingly, I thought that this is the right way of living life instead of working on a low level. But let us try to think to stop working at some middle of level. So this was the thing. Then in my town, there was a subdivision officer in Tehsil office and Tehsildars also. I was watching to them. So that way, I just put some basic advancement to be achieved from them. Then I got my name. I got my name registered in Employment Exchange, Nagpur. There I saw employment exchange officer also. He was a military officer, and the way he was conducting and acting in the office, that also inspired me too much. Then I got an interview call, and I attended the interview at Nagpur. So
So, your journey through esteemed organizations like DRDO, DGQA, and DGOF speaks volumes about your expertise in handling intricate administrative and leadership responsibilities. I
yeah.
imagine there must have been moments where the stakes were exceptionally high, requiring meticulous planning and unwavering coordination. So, could you share a particularly challenging project or situation that truly tested your leadership and problem solving skills and how you managed to navigate it?
Yeah. So when I was working in Hyderabad laboratory in a DRDO organization, that time one initial uh, appointment information or some advertisement appointment was given to handle the medical examinations of the newly recruited scientists. And this work was being given in each laboratory intern every year. So that time when I was there, the turn came to my laboratory and my name was proposed and work was given to me. So I started working over there. I got the list of scientific officers recruited. That means selected for the recruitment. And before their recruitment and appointment, they had to go medical examination board. Once they clear the medical examination board, and they will be given appointment, offer of appointment. So this way, this work was given to me. Then I started working over there. I just planned what is the list, how many candidates' names are there. According to that list, it was around 110 candidates to be medical boarded. Then I just want to how I plan step by step for some time. So I just started segregating this list region wise. People were not in one place, one district. They were from different districts. It's chosen by the UPSC and given for medical examination by the department. So in this way, I just segregated them district wise. Then again, the list was prepared, and then I talked to the individual concerned person, that you are going to undergo medical examination, and when you will be informed to you, and accordingly you have to be present yourself on the date given to you. So that way, I just planned in a week around 20 people. So for that particular day, I just told them that you have to be present on that particular day in the medical college for the medical examination. So accordingly, they were ready. So like this, I prepared four list of 2029, four list. Then I informed to the medical authority, medical college authority, and they I told them that this is the important activities and which is to be completed in time phase, so that appointed orders can be issued by a directorate with the scientist in time. So there should be because specific your programs and your internal board of officers and doctors and all, and you must be paying some critical information to manage these boards and try to give the information weekly basis to us for the candidates present to you. So accordingly, every week I was just going there. Candidates from different regions were coming to that particular medical office, and I was just taking their attendance, telling that whether somebody missed or not out of 2025. Then luckily, my communication was so clear to them and so compelling to them. They were all available on that day. 20 to 20 people were available over there. So it was a very nice day, the first part of it. And then I left them and I handed over to 20 scientists, candidates to the board for their further action on that day. Every day, every week I was going over there, and I was ensuring that the candidate must reach in time. It is a beneficial to you also, that means candidate, because if you respond properly in time, your medical reports will be sent to headquarters, and in time you will get the appointment later without wasting of time. And in this way, our projects will be getting our scientists in time. Their overall project timing will not be enhanced. So that was the idea behind it. So in this way, I activated my people also. Some admin officers also was appointed there, but they were finding some difficulty. So I took over there sometime, and I started advising them and guiding them. And sometimes I was also interfering with that medical boards office and medical officers. So this way, this was navigated properly, and ultimately, at the end, I found that some five candidates were unable to attend that interview because some train reservation or some their personal problem. So for them, second date was given. So it was all medical examinations were completed within a month or one week time. 1 and 1 time it was completed, and that way all the reports were collected and segregated properly, and full set of medical reports of the candidates were sent to headquarters. So it whole process took around 1.5 months to starting and completion. So within 1.5 months of my starting the work, liaising with the medical authority, liaising with people, liaising with my own people. So in this way, I managed to get all the report, first lot reports, full report of 120 people, and it was sent to headquarters. Uh, this was the first actually occasion here at headquarters. Because background is here that in each lab, in their turn, every year, they get one officer act on this and send the report. But during this time, what happened? First year, it was given to me. When they watched, headquarters watched that the report of these officers reached at headquarters very early in a specific time. So they were impressed. So his way of working is maybe something differently he's working. His personal reasoning, coordination, something different. Others are working, but they might have not paid so much attention to such activities, but he has minutely, particularly observed everything, and with his efforts only, this sort of critical work could complete by him within 1.5 months only. So what happened? Next year also, another 100, more than 100 candidates, scientists list was again sent to our lab director, and he had given to me. He had given to me. Okay. So again, my second time also my name was proposed over there. So with my previous experience, coordination, planning, and other licensing, everything was done by me. So previous experience, previous year's experience really helped me. This time that work was very easy for me again. So on the same practice I followed, and this time also weekly basis everything, and after 1 month and again 10 days. During this period, whole report was actually received by me and it was sent to headquarters. So the second time also, this was achievement, and it was previous experience was reinforced by the second attempt, and this has become a crucial way how to handle such critical thing known by the headquarters. Next time when this work was handled by the other officers of the other laboratory, they were told that you have to follow these steps so that you can get the thing done, and try to avoid delay in sending reports. Delay in sending the reports. So in this way, my work and methodology helped my other laboratories officers and even the advisor. If you feel any difficulty in carrying out such works, you can contact me. Contact the office who worked over there. And with this achievement, what happened? 2 times achievement. I got my promotion as a joint director and posted to Pune laboratory from Hyderabad. At Hyderabad, I was working as a chief administrative officer. Having a list of my admin officer, gazetted officer under me. But at DRDO Pune lab, when I was posted as a joint director administration, there were 14 gazetted officers, admin officers under me, plus two Hindi officers. So totally 17 gazetted officers were working with me. And there also, I did some miracle over there in the office. Likewise, headquarters was also told this time to me that in your laboratory, the information required by the headquarters for technical officers, there were around 250 technical officers with different grades, and actually the biodata and informations were required at headquarters to plan their further career planning. So this was given that within 3 months. This all information of 300 technical officers must be given on the pro forma provided by the headquarters, and really filled and signed by the particular technical officer. So this was the information was to be provided. Now at working level, and one admin officer was there who was actually looking after the technical officers area and his admin work. he was handling very daily routine works on the reports and their information, leave record, maintain the service record like that. So this work was new to him. When I told him that this work is to be done, that means we have to collect the papers from different divisions. These 350 technical officers were scattered in about 20 divisions, different areas, under working under with different divisional heads. So that way, getting the information from different divisions and contacting those people. This admin officer was getting some difficulty, and he was unable to manage it. So for one week, he tried at his level best. But ultimately, on second week, he came to me running, telling us, "Sir, I am not finding. I'm not easy to get this work done." Contacting divisional heads and contacting these people. Some people are on leave, some people are on duty somewhere, some people are on trial outside the station. So how to get these people? And I'm unable to contact these people, and people are not responding properly. Since we have to send this report to headquarters within 3 months, 1 month is going to complete. But that work is not getting. So I told him, don't worry, don't forget, I will guide you. And then I told him, what are the steps to be followed? First thing I told, that contact divisional heads of those the technical officers where they are working. Okay. Then, then you prepare a list of the critical officers division wise, list of the division wise. And then you ask your dealing man, take this list, and whenever the information with a pro forma filled by the officers and done by them and sent through their divisional officer, received in your admin officer, you can ask your person to tick mark that particular individual. So this was when I particularly, especially took initiative and interacted with the different 20 divisional heads, telling that this is a requirement of headquarters. Your technical officer working with you, but we are getting this information very late. Try to get it at the earliest. So according to my intervention, they started working early. So with my intervention, and then again daily after this issue, daily my admin officer is contacting them. So with this drill, list of the information and performance of the scientific officers started coming. So a dealing person at the admin office, as I told them, in that list, you just tick mark whatever figure, and every week you tell me how many people are missed in that particular divisions and all. So with that information, I was again contacting division heads, and accordingly, they were again getting those work done very fast. And in this way, within 2 months, within 2 months and 20 days, 2 months, 20 days, all the report, the pro forma being filled by the technical officers to be sent to headquarters were collected by the admin officer. And then I asked the admin officer. So he came. He suggested just to check up that maximum technical officers have sent the reporter, and it's available with your admin division now. So let us prepare a covering letter and send to me under my covering signature. I will send to headquarters, telling that the information which was required within 3 months, and now we have ready with it and we are sending it. So that way, that admin officer was so delighted. He went running into the office, prepared letters, and collected all this bunch of pro forma and bring it to me, telling that, sir, this work has been done. Previously, he himself told that, sir, how to get it done. It was very problem with him, and then I advised him, and with my personal intervention, apart from my other joint address admin work and all, meetings and all, this work was also initially, I just started with him, and this work was done. So this is my achievement with my admin people, guiding them, supervising them, and advising them what is to be done, how the work has to be sent with the quality. There should not be any other mistakes or with other mistakes and all. So whatever work we have done, collecting it was systematic. Then preparing and jotting down in one report, it is also systematically done. And ultimately we are sending. So this way we have observed quality in work also, speed in work sending, and governance by the headquarter was properly followed. And that report required by them, it was sent in time. So there are the two achievements in my career.
Lovely. Lovely, sir. So, in your extensive experience with defense and technical projects, effective administration plays a critical role in their success. Could you share your perspective on how strong administrative practices ensure these projects achieve their objectives, especially in such high stake environments?
Yeah. So we are supposed to help to the scientist team, those who are handling these projects. From our admin side, we have to give support regarding their funding to be asked from headquarters. Their moment to experiment this information in different areas for going to by airs, by going by trains and all these things. So for that also we have to provide the funds. And after getting the information, we have to we gave them the fundings so that they can book the tickets and in time they can go there and attend their scientific work trials and all. So this way, we were supposed to give the help or support to the technical people, so that with our lagging behind for their other areas like funding and transporting or movement of the people, so their actual work should not suffer. So this aspect we were taking care that whenever they were telling the requirement in advance about funds and other things, we were taking care to get the funds from headquarters and provide and keep them for utilization and balance. So this one aspect. Second thing, whatever progress they are making weekly basis or monthly basis, progress made by them has to be made available to headquarters or the project controlling authority at our corporate level. So that things they are doing at that level. Any problem they are facing, any sometimes they leave behind, sometimes they go ahead the targets. So when there is a delay, so they were asking that there is a delay, it may again cost some more funds and all these things. Since any project which is time bound, if it is not done as per that pathway and it is getting delayed, so naturally this cost escalation in the market and other expenses will increase. So whatever amount was sanctioned earlier, that will be insufficient in these delays and all. So again, for additional funds and all these things, and at the beginning only, giving some time to headquarters, we have to ask for the funds, and they're getting in time, so that
Yeah.
their work will not hamper. So this way, I will support their leave of the scientist, their traveling of the scientist, their personal something different, their annual contribution reports. Everything was to be handled, duly filled by them only, their divisional officers, and sent to headquarters or admin office. It was actually properly tick mark, checked out, and after that, it was to be recorded in the service books. Whenever they get promotion, those orders are to be recorded in the promotion and in service books also. So these are the things we were handled in our administrative area, and which was actually full supported by the headquarters. Because
Yeah.
without support of higher authorities or headquarters, lower formation cannot work properly. So that point we were taking into consideration, and particularly they were also very clear that they should provide their help in time to the laboratory concern, and we were also very concerned to provide their given information on a particular uh, reporting format. Each project has got their different reporting information to be sent to them. Accordingly, we are actually categorizing, and the reports were sent to them duly in consultation with the lab director, who is the full technical, scientific, and admin head of it. So this way it was being handled, and corporate governance and administrative governance in the laboratory level are very much required, and that too with a great experience and expertise by the particular handling officer, his senior officer, and overall heading, like a joint director,
Yeah.
unless he is a very proficient in his knowledge, experience, expertise, and handling the people. handling the people is very, very important aspect in the administration, because any organization is worked by or with the people. People are having emotions and their desires and all these things. We have to take care of it in administration. So whenever scientists or technical staff, admin staff were having some problem, their personal problem, so those problems were actually try to understand the management, and we were giving them some advice, so that you can just attend your problems this way. And if you are confident or you are sure or free of some problem at home or family, you will be able to you will be able to do provide service to the projects and organization and administration. So your well-being is our first priority to keep on moving for the objective set by the headquarters, and to be operated in our laboratory level in the with the help of their divisional heads and technical officers and scientific officers and their technical staff, scientific staff, and our admin and allied staff. Everything was handled over there. So in this way, in Pune laboratory, there were about 1,000 all scientists, technical officers, and other allied staff and all. This way, about 1,000 people were there, for whom we had to provide admin support coverage to individuals, to groups, division heads, scientific officers, technical officers, and everybody. So, active administration is required to handle such critical projects, particularly where there is a state uh, involvement or some
Yeah.
countries, because these requirements are required by military forces,
Yeah.
all air force, navy, and all. So they cannot wait for too long. So their requirement has to be taken a priority work, and that is to be completed in time. So this was the objective, motive, and practicality was required that we provided. Particularly, I provided. So this way, my achievement and administrative skill and corporate governance and liaising with and coordination with headquarters and all other areas of this accounts office. Sometimes we have to call a purchase meetings now. So in that purchase meetings, there must be one representative from defense account department. Outside, it was outside the our premises. Every time we have to liaise with them for the representative. Particularly, some items are required, technical or scientific items. On the basis of the nature of that item, we have to call outside the laboratories technical expert on that particular equipment or material. So from other lab also a special representative was required. So this way we have to ask people to join the meeting, and previous notices and chairmen and all other things were informed. And this meeting was arranged in a strict security arrangements, and that way it was going on. And still, and I retired in during 2013. So about 11 years completed. Till 30, 2013, I rendered 39 years of service from different laboratories. Okay. But after retirement, I did not stop there. I still reviewing my old activities now, again. What achievement I did, where it was done, who acted like on what way, how we reacted, and how that particular situation was handled. And this way, I was started reviewing. So during this 11 years, and reading more books on this, and whatever we did, whatever experience was earned earlier up to the retirement date, after that also, I added during this 11 years more on that. So from my side, tell myself that I served in the government office, not 39 years, but plus 11. Means 15 years, still I am in government service like that I am doing. So, so this and second thing, I got opportunity to see your advertisement in the about Directors Institute, World Health Organization. So I just took initiative because I thought after retirement, nobody is going to talk about a retired person. But this opportunity I found. With retired people also, there seems to be chance to get into the corporate world and to continue working until till the health debates. So that way it was actually, and I got encouraged with this Directors Institute. I enrolled myself. I got a lot of information. I'm just getting a lot of information. So this way I updated myself up to this level. Till I'm going
Lovely.
on.
Lovely, sir.
Over to you.
Sir, throughout your career, you've played a vital role in organizing training programs to enhance employee skills, a responsibility that shapes not just individuals but entire organizations.
Yes.
So, from your experience, what are the most effective strategies for organizations that want to truly invest in their workforce and ensure that development leads to meaningful growth?
Yes. Uh, Training, yes, training is always required at the beginning of the work, at the joining of the person in work. Training. Once he start working over there, and after some years of working, yeah, we have to see that whether he is working, the way of his working is suitable to the objective set by the organization, and with his expertise, whether he is meeting the requirement of the job or not. This is first. When we find that individual, either scientists or technical officers or our admin officers or whosoever, uh, during his working, we found that he is, is not up to the mark to that particular area of quality required. So on that qualities, we have start arranging the training program for the particular group. So this was arranged first as a basic step. Second thing, in our administrative areas also, we found out that our people are working people are there, even though they are working since last 20 years, 25 years, but they come through ranks as small steps and progression over there. So, but their initial thinking is old. Initial thinking remains old, even though they are working in the next stage, but they are just a pattern of thinking is that old one. So, with that, I personally understood that person who has to get the training, he must be given the first training to how to effective reading, writing, understanding, speaking, at meetings, and other thing. Basic need is required. These people, because I observed people are listening whatever instructions are given to them. Okay, they watch, they listen, they think, understand, and put. It's totally different area, different way. They understand in different way. They talk in different way. They
Yeah.
write in different way, which creates a third meaning because of the some sort of not adequate information, training and all this. So basic thing required was to improve the working force while working them on the table. And these are basic requirement to be taught to them so that they can put into work and best information, quality of information gathered, quality of work is done, quality of correspondence is prepared, and there should not be a mistake. Once the officer is signing, based on your efforts put to him for signing, it was done. But once the paper goes to outside organizations and all, and if they find out some lacuna, so name of the officer who's signing it gets marred over there. So that is the idea behind it, that whatever works you put up for signature of the higher officer, because lower officers are not authorized to sign any document to be sent to headquarters and all. So once they understood the requirement of the job to be done with quality, and if they do that way, so then only a quality of work can be produced, and with the minimum time lapse, it can be sent to required in the required form of reports, returns, and whatever. Because different returns are required for the different areas with a different information. So that is to be kept in mind. So this way, training is required. So first I arranged a meeting at Kochi. There, about 20 people were to be trained. So I took information from the what area they want to improve there. So I got some ideas about that. Then adding my own experience and requirement, which higher up requires in that working. That way, I just frame one training program, telling them and requesting them to try to understand the basic requirement, follow it, and once you do it in this way, definitely you will be satisfied, and others will also be satisfied. So once the mistake is pointed out by somebody and it attributed to you, then ultimately
Yeah.
you feel very bad about it. So that should be avoided with the proper training and working. So this it was.
True. Sir, you accomplished so much over the course of your incredible career, but I'm sure someone with your drive and passion always has an eye on the future. What are the
Yes.
aspirations or goals that continue to inspire you? And is there a dream project or personal mission you're excited to pursue next?
Yes, because since now I have joined that of that institute, after getting the initial training from them, I'm confident that after getting training for 5 months or more, I will be very much ready for further step. So I would like to enhance my knowledge by getting master degree there. I think they are providing master degree also. After getting master degree, again I am planning further to get a degree and knowledge and expertise by preparing a PhD work and all this. So I want to do my PhD up to this level. My vision is there, and with my eagerness and enthusiasm, I feel that I will achieve it, and which will be helpful to the corporate government outside world. That way,
100%.
I am just thinking over there. And again, governance point of view, uh, uh, governance is very important because from headquarters level, governance is very strong from there to the ground level. So what happened? Some ethical points have to be kept in mind. That is to be maintained at our laboratory level, sir, and that is to be observed by the headquarters level also, corporate level also, whether proper rigor. Because nowadays things are going wrong. People for their own position, they are getting involved in some other area, and that ethical policy they will not follow, or they are trapped in such a way that they are unable to come out of that trapping. So it is happening. So with that ethical importance and ethical behavior, to think that our family should not suffer, our nation should not suffer, department should not get a bad name and all these things. And ultimately, we should retire peacefully and getting our further pensions and all in time with a good humor and all. So
Yeah.
this is a ethical management for vigilance and ethical management from headquarters. Different returns and reports are asked. So that way, and that is be handled by the vigilance department of the particular laboratory with the head officer at the headquarters level. That is known to
Okay.
anybody. It just get periodically done. So this is my aspiration, governance point of view, headquarters involvement, very much required, funding requirements, payment requirements, other thing, others required, and career planning. A lot of informations are required from the division heads of the particular projects. In
Yeah.
what way that officer was working. Every year that ACR reports have to be filled by the scientific officer. That is to be endorsed by the divisional officers also. So for while thinking of his promotion further, how he capable became and how he handled the projects, in what way his strength and weaknesses to be highlighted in that ACR. Because every year that ACRs also to be handled properly. And this way, yeah, a lot of things are there to point out, but I will just summarize with this only.
Sir, amazing plan ahead you have to keep going on and you inspire us, sir.
Yes.
So, with your extensive experience in leadership and administration, how would you say strong corporate governance shapes the success and integrity of an organization in today's world?
corporate governance. Uh, as I told you, corporate governance about this work is very much important and required. Without that, proper progress cannot be achieved. Governance is must. With this governance, we have to see proper reporting system is to be maintained. Reporting system and other required information to be handled with care and to be processed in. Because the information which we are sending, if it is correct, accurate, based on facts and figures, so it will help headquarters to plan their further activities to progress their scientific careers and promotions and all. So this way, corporate governance is very much needed, and all the steps can be understood while working on the spot only. Everything will not be possible to explain, but
Yeah.
it comes with experience and all these things, expert knowledge, whatever going on for the particular issue in that particular moment, and how it goes to headquarters, how they react. It depends on that particular situation. So, responsible person with a great knowledge, he can manage this information with the corporate governance, with headquarters and everywhere. It happens.
So, as someone who has recently joined Directors Institute, how has your experience been so far? Are there any insights or perspective you've gained that have stood out to you and added value to your journey?
Yeah. Actually, the working of the director of institute is very commendable, very impressive, and the way officers working over there, they just try to get in connection with the candidate who has enrolled that course. So my experience is that when I enrolled and paid first fee, next day onward, the team of people, 4 to 5 people, 3 to 4 people, started interacting with me, getting my introduction, getting my document filled, and they helped me a lot, helping me a lot to get the information and process it. So that way, initial stage was handled with very impressive way. So for that, I am very much thankful to them. First thing. Second thing, now gradually that modules will be there for the course. That also will be attended by me, and with that some assessments and examinations also will be there. So with that, I am hopeful in that process also getting proper assessment and informing or drawbacks and all. It will be informed by the team again to us to improve ourselves. We are always welcomed for the tips for development, further development. I am not that way. I also like that I want some tips which I can step on and go further on the upper ladder with the help of the advanced tips and all. So that also I can speak from the this one. Those who are heading there, those who are heading the directors of institution. Uh, they are doing very commendable job, very commendable job, and with their proper planning and advertisement, and the way they project that advertisement is very amazing. The person like me who are really ambitious, after listening those advertisements talking, really we feel that yes, we must do something with this Writers Institute, and that is the only place now to study further, get advancement, and the major thing is being done by the institute is that networking of the candidates to the outside corporate world, so that it is a chance for officers like us, which were not given publicly because we were working different area. The public talking was not allowed. So that way, we were stuck up there. But after my retirement, now I am free. I can get all the work done in corporate world, outside world. May I tell you one further appointment I got recently? Because actually, before 6 months, uh, some people projected me. That means they are located me. That I'm retired officer and located in Chindwara, a city in Madhya Pradesh. So they approached me. The company which approached to me is a Kotak Mahindra Insurance Company Limited. Kotak Mahindra is a good financial company. dealing with the different areas,
Yeah.
loan, other thing, banking, market, and insurance as well. So they approached me and requested me, sir, your expertise and knowledge, if you can provide to the Mahindra, Kotak Mahindra, so it will be nice for us. Like that, they were telling me. So I accepted. Then with some work, another thing, actually, just 4 months ago, uh, first they appointed me. Appointment letter also was given. Then after 2 months of work, by seeing my work and the my usability of my work to their enhancement of business. So their top board actually considered my case as further promotion as a senior advisor of life insurance company in financing. So now at present I am working as senior advisor with the Kotak Mahindra company. So this is the first step in corporate world. My first step to corporate world. And after getting this interview with proper editing, so I may be clear to move ahead to bigger corporate area, so that I can expose myself with the help of your networking, my expertise and all of these things. And of course, their choice also, because corporate world has got their own choices and different areas, different things. So this way.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your incredible journey with us today. Your insights into leadership, administration, and the vital role of corporate governance have been truly inspiring. It's clear that your decades of experience have shaped not only your career but also the organization and individuals you worked with along the way. I'm sure we've learned so much about resilience, strategic thinking, and the importance of investing in both people and processes. And as you continue to shape the future, we're excited to see where your vision takes you next. Thank you so much once again for joining us today, sir.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you to our listeners for tuning in to today's episode of FaceTime with Leaders. Stay connected for more inspiring conversations with trailblazers from every industry. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and have fun in your journey. Thank you so much.